Okay, first let's get on the same page. The Oxford Dictionary defines branding as sticking a cow with a hot iron, but also the promotion of a particular product or company by means of advertising and distinct design. Okay, Forbes says branding allows you to build relationships with your audience, which eventually can turn them into loyal customers. Well, Envision IT Services actually sums it up perfectly. Branding links your name, your logo, your online presence, your products and services, and appeal to the masses. Okay, what all three of these definitions have in common is that they are for companies who have to work hard at building relationships with their potential clients because they're a big company. But guess what? You have an advantage over them because you're a person. You're not a big faceless corporation. You've got the relationship edge right there. So in a nutshell, your brand doesn't matter as much. Okay, I know it sounds weird and I know you've probably heard differently from 1,000 other people, but hear me out here. These huge companies that are gigantic need branding, and those companies are like Nike or Coca-Cola or Apple. When it comes to a personal chef business, especially if you're doing mainly meal prep services, you only need about 8 clients to be fully booked. Even if you're doing small events, cooking classes, you do not need a massive social media presence. Huge marketing campaigns, hundreds of thousands of dollars of ad spend. The great news is you don't need to dominate the marketplace to be successful in your business. So branding like that isn't really an issue. All you need is to be professional, clear, and consistent. So number 1, start with your business name, whether it's Chef Dan's Personal Chef Service or Dinner Time Personal Chef Service. Those are clear and to the point. Number 2, you don't have to turn that into a fancy logo with colors and images and an acronym. Mine has always just been text of my business name. No image, no icon. Just make sure it's clear and that it is readable on your websites, on your social media, readable on a mobile phone, printed clearly on your business cards. If by the time you get it that small, you can't tell exactly what it is, it's not going to help you, it's going to make it worse. Number 3, I highly recommend a picture of you in a chef's jacket or an apron or whatever you want your image to portray. I just have one pic and it is everywhere. It's on my website, it's my favicon, it's my Gravatar, it's on my social media, it's on my business card, and it's not particularly recent. And I was a lot heavier than I am now, and you know what? I don't care. Do you know why? Because my clients don't care. Now, if I went brunette or something and made me look totally different, then I would update it. But it looks like me, it's professional, it gets the point across, and I use it everywhere. That is consistent. Again, you're going to have a small personal chef business. You don't need to get a massive following to be, internationally to be successful. You have your business name, even if it's just your name. You can have a logo if you want, but you absolutely don't even have to have that. You definitely want it to be clear. You want the font to be readable on your website, on a mobile phone. Be careful with the fancy scripty crap. It gets unreadable real fast. So when you've really dialed in those basic foundational things, then you can start messing around with, okay, what colors psychologically drive hunger, and What's a logo that can incorporate icons of, a farm fresh chicken with a knife and a chef's hat and something clever and puns or whatever. But I'm telling you, until you have that basic foundation down, little tweaks like that are not going to matter. Too many personal chefs go down that rabbit hole and just waste a ton of time or come out with something that ends up looking totally unprofessional or is confusing to clients or just costs them a bunch of money, more money than it's even worth for what it's going to get you. So like what Chef Justin Wilson used to say, I guarantee if you just get your foundation dialed in and keep it consistent, you will be busy enough that you don't have to give a crap about your fonts or your colors or your branding or anything else except for clearly letting potential clients know who you are and what you do. I guarantee you're going to be too busy cooking for clients than you are going to be wanting to spend time tweaking to get the right shade of red, changing the font again in your logo, or any of the rest of that crap. Because when you're clear and you're consistent, the clients are out there, they can find you, understand you, feel like they know you from your picture, and that's really all you need. Because I'm telling you, the clients are out there, and they're hungry for what you're cooking.